welcome back to the Slip and Lid podcast. We're going to discuss our all-time Premier League 11 this week, and we've two guests with us. We have Gavin Ford and John Power. So we brought in a little bit of help to go over this topic. It's going to be heated, I'd say, at the best of times. So
you're not going to say that John Power was an original?
Yeah. So John Power was in the first two episodes.
I was like, oh shit, don't know. Wait for nobody.
I think he was in the first two episodes with us, and then he went to Canada, so he was
an original
member. So he's back now for a bit of a holiday now.
Well, you're going back on Sunday.
You're going back on Sunday.
Well, you were back for a bit, like. Right, so anyway.
Who's Gavin?
Gavin's Ryan's twin sister. And
Cramp twins.
I forgot to.
So we're going to just talk about Premier League 11 and see what happens.
They were on purpose.
I don't know.
They were
Who were the Cramp twins again?
We're going mad off topic, boys.
They were
really
popular.
No,
purple.
Oh, purple. Oh.
Yeah. If they were popular.
Since when have you started looking at the camera?
Because I'm like...
No, since fucking your man last week, Daxon was just like, hello. I was like...
I assume that's getting cut.
No, it's going to stay
on.
No,
stay on.
Anyway.
Right, so we have a trivia bit off Gavin.
Okay, so we're going to do like a trivia player. So I'm going to say who he's played for, who he's managed under. So this player has played under Antonio Conte and Alex Ferguson. He has played with Ronaldo, Messi, Patrice Evra and Van der Sar.
This is, and you know what, it's going to be someone dreadful too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be someone.
I think I know who it is.
That's unfortunate now.
Write it down there and pass it around.
Yeah, write it down so at the end when you... Oh, yeah, him, yeah.
No, just write it down and put it somewhere so you know you didn't just say, oh yeah, I know who it was him when he says it. Because then we know you're not lying. Because like, you know you're a bit of a copper.
Oh.
Well, you just looked at what he wrote down. So.
No, I didn't.
Did you not?
I didn't. I just write it here.
That is a good one though. I do think that.
Right, I have no idea, so I'm going to write someone down.
I think I'm wrong, right. But anyway.
No, alright, better.
No. Anyway.
Let's get into it.
It could be, but it's completely different to mine anyway. Right, so anyway, let's get into it.
John's just not getting to go to bed, is he not?
I have no idea who it is.
Oh, right. Just even a guess?
No.
Right.
Just say it out loud there.
You're not going to guess any player that's ever played.
That's ever played.
Is it Di Maria?
Under...
But anyway, I can't think of anyone who's played with Ronaldo and Messi.
When has Di Maria played with?
Sure he has. Di Maria's played with Ronaldo.
Oh, well,
Conte?
Obviously, we're at club level. Or do you count international as well?
I can't say that.
Oh, Jesus.
Should I give you the answer as well?
Messi was international, but the rest were...
Sure Messi never played with Ronaldo?
Yeah, so it could be Di Maria then.
I don't know whether it's international or club.
Sure Messi never played with him on club now?
Oh no, sure Di Maria wasn't there when Ronaldo was there. I'm losing the plot.
Who was it?
I'm not good.
I think I'm right.
Who was that?
Can I show you?
Yeah.
Just say him.
No, say it. Wait till the end.
No, he's going to see. What are you doing? I can't even read it. I honestly can't read it.
You can't spell it, so.
I honestly can't read it.
Yeah,
The second word looks like granddad.
Anyway, we'll jump on. So, what formation are we going to go for today?
4-4-2.
So we're going to stick with 4-4-2. Right.
It has to be that because that's the standard.
Yeah, so that is the standard, especially for kind of the generation that we would have had. We're kind of going from like 99 to present really. We wouldn't have known the early Premier League. So keepers.
Let me get up my laptop.
I'll sit back and just let us all shout out and I'll come in at the end.
I know I don't have any facts or stats or anything like that, but actually I do.
So Barry told me that
alright.
Sorry.
Right now, fuck himself. It's the John show tonight, lads.
Sorry,
I was going to go with Schmeichel. Because he played 19 seasons.
I minus Michael as well.
I think it was 19 seasons.
Because I picked 2 players per position.
Did you?
So I don't know.
Right, go on.
Just pick a random out of 2.
Yeah, no, pick 2.
Sure, if I knew it was 2 people per position, I would have.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. I was going to interrupt you.
Right, sure, pick the 2 and we'll pick the best out of it.
Yeah.
I have De Gea and Schmeichel.
Right. I would have probably had De Gea there as well, but I don't think De Gea has played long enough in the Premier League to be classed as the best Premier League goalkeeper. I do think if he stayed at United now, maybe the next 5 or 6 seasons, he's right up there.
That's not going to happen though.
but I would have to go with, just as Ryan said, longevity, and for what he done with the club, I'd have to say it's Michael.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a keeper. Arguably Czech.
He wasn't there as long.
Well, no, Czech's been there.
Yeah, he's not there 19. I think it's 19 seasons or
But,
something.
Is that how long Czech's been there?
No, Schmeichel.
Well, Czech's been there since he's been there since 2004. So
Yeah.
but he's not good at Arsenal, so
and he
can't
has,
really
he has the all-time Premier League clean sheet record as well.
Yeah, but everyone's arguing that's
But Mignolet's
technically he's not like.
That's because John Terry and Carvalho and all ahead of him, so.
But I went for someone completely different, and I went for this lad because I had a feeling what you were going to say.
Yeah,
And-
obvious.
I went for Shay Given.
100% no.
Really?
No way. How?
So at Newcastle,
Yeah.
had loads of opportunities to go to different clubs. Never did. Never won anything with them. But when he was in the goals, like just unbelievable. Like then went to City. Would have been still number one. No, maybe not still number one at City, but because of Joe Hart, like I thought he was worth a shout anyway.
I do agree with you with the Shay Given in the Newcastle form. When he was at Newcastle, he was brilliant, like.
And consistently brilliant. That's what I done. All mine are consistently brilliant every single weekend. Like.
But would you say he's
And in bad teams as well.
Would you say he's consistently better than Schmeichel though?
No, but see, I didn't say Schmeichel, and I didn't say Schmeichel because I don't remember Schmeichel being, you know what I mean. Schmeichel would have probably been at City when I started looking at football.
Yeah,
That's a
You
good
know what I
point
mean?
too,
So-
like, 'cause, like, you look at De Gea, I know United are big rubbish at times, but he has a good defence, a good team ahead of him, whereas Given would have
Exactly, like the only
constant
probably
pressure.
the likes of, you know what I mean, Shearer up front, like, but apart from that, like not, and kept them in it every single year, like, so that's why I say Given.
like.
But if you're looking at trophies and all, and
Yeah, I know,
accolades,
yeah,
Well,
but
it's
that's
not-
not, you're looking at the best 11. It's
Yeah,
not.
we're not the best 11. Like
And I didn't go Chelsea players either because I'm Chelsea supporter, so I didn't want to say Chelsea players because that's too easy. So that came into it as well.
So it's a toss-up between Schmeichel.
Well, I think De Gea can't.
And De Gea.
I'm not saying that I say he can't get it because he's not in it long enough.
Yeah.
If he did spend another, say, 5 years at United, I'd say right now I think he's as good as Schmeichel, but as a Premier League best goalkeeper, I don't think he's been there long enough. I think it has to go to Schmeichel.
Yeah, it's fair.
But you have to remember as well, Schmeichel had a much better team than United have had. Like
I
Chris
know.
Smalling and Phil Jones would have been like, come
I
on.
know.
Fifth
Jesus
goal was just
Christ.
there.
I know, in fairness, like, you have to say that
Imagine.
Schmeichel, he did have a lot better team ahead of him, but still, when they got by him, he still did the job.
Yeah.
I would have to say it. I'd say the easiest position is probably Schmeichel. I don't think there's anyone right now that's going to touch him.
Yeah, like who else can you say that's like? I know we're saying De Gea, but there's still a big gap between him and
Yeah.
Schmeichel. There's no one else.
Courtois there, is he?
That, so.
Oh, nah.
No?
I was thinking
He
last
is
night.
savage, but I think last night you're kind of thinking he's terrible because he was just terrible.
He is a top quality goal.
Yeah,
I
he
just
is.
don't think I don't think Courtois is as good as De Gea, and De Gea is not getting a shout with Schmeichel, so I don't think he's even in the running.
What about Howard or Seaman or any of them lads?
Seaman would shout.
Seaman definitely
Shout,
would.
Like Howard, I wouldn't like, but
No?
to be honest, like I'm 27, I would kind of remember seeing him. I just think Schmeichel all the
Did you
time.
say Van der Sar? He was pretty savage.
Van der Sar, yeah.
Yeah. And went to United when he was 35
United
or
have
something.
always had
So,
class keepers.
yeah.
From Fulham,
Yeah.
completely stepped up. Really on his career.
I seen him against Espanyol and Old Trafford one year, and he was just unreal. Unbelievable. Like.
Even in the final with Chelsea, like, was
I'm trying to think of any decent City keepers over the years.
Shay Given.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you know what I mean? They've never had a savage standout keeper like everyone else. Chelsea have, Liverpool have, United have, Arsenal have.
Well,
City never really had, did they?
I'd say we've locked down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all gonna go.
Right,
Schmeichel.
so
Shay Given it is. I just don't remember Schmeichel when I was younger, like, so. And you're only a year older than me as well, so.
Why did you?
yeah, but I know what he was like. No, but I know like
You're 25.
you just can't remember it.
See, that's the thing as well. That's why I was trying to say. Influence
I know.
what people
See,
believe.
He doesn't remember.
I'm
There's no way you
John
remember
had a good point
Schmeichel.
there, like so.
What
What?
you said?
Like I was saying to you, it's like you can't pick players from too long ago because you don't really remember.
Yeah.
I remember a bit about Schmeichel, but I know for a fact as well I'm being influenced by what people are saying about
That-
him now.
that's
Saying
definitely
how
it as
that's
well,
what,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Well, like you would remember, like I remember seeing him play. I remember Schmeichel
Yeah.
playing
But I couldn't pull out a ton of facts about all the games.
No, I'm not even pulling out facts about it, Michael. I'm just saying, like even looking back, and if anything got replayed, even if he's on as a pundit, like everyone always talks and they always show he saves.
Yeah.
I honestly think the keeper's locked down with Michael.
And you had to be his son.
Well,
I'm sure he's.
No, like he's
Well,
class.
Casper.
He's
Yeah, but he's
class.
never going to be as
I
good
know
as
he's
his
never
dad.
going to be as good
His
as
attitude's a
dad,
bit crap too.
Is he? I don't know.
He's a bit of a, I don't know.
What do you mean, like?
It just seems to. He's a bit full of shit.
I don't think so, because remember when Leicester were doing really, really bad after Ranieri left. Remember he done that interview and was really, really honest. Like,
Oh, fair enough.
I think he's
Like, and in fairness, he was in with the run at City, and he left City.
Yeah,
went
to go-
down
yeah,
to the
yeah.
Championship with Leicester. Like, so he could have stayed there and tried to fight for his place. Didn't. Went down, took the move, and came back up and won the Premier League. Like, so on Tuesday.
Right, we move on to defenders.
Yeah,
say.
I'm gonna go left back or right back. Where do you want to start? Left or right?
I think left back's going to be fairly common.
Left
for
back.
Newcastle, but
yeah.
Start off at left back.
I have Cole. Ashley Cole.
Rest is.
No?
I have. Well, I didn't do Chelsea players. I would have picked him, but
But I also have Risa there just because I like Risa, but he's definitely not like.
I have Gary Neville.
A left back.
He's right back.
Right back.
He's right back.
Yeah, but I have Seamus Coleman. So
I suppose it doesn't really matter. Fullback.
yeah.
Mm.
Look, last Laqueta.
Yeah.
But he played at left. Yeah, but
Yeah,
he
no.
played at left back and he's right back.
Like,
You know
that's
what I
what
mean?
I
Like
can play
centre back.
anywhere across the back four in terms. So, like,
Yeah.
left back, right back, and look at him now. He's probably one of the best centre backs in the league.
Aspilicueta.
Mm.
Yeah, he's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I'd be going with Gary Neville.
Should have went Chelsea.
At left back.
Yeah, you should have just went with what you liked.
But you see, I didn't think about that. I think it's 4 defenders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I'd only put, like, I'm going to jump ahead. I'm putting Gary Neville in if Beckham's in.
No, hold on.
I know, and that, but no, but that's the only.
Makes no sense.
That's the only.
We're on left back though, aren't we?
I know, like, but like.
Right, let's start with right back. We're fucking right back. Right, we're going, and then we work.
Right, okay, can I go?
Yeah.
Gary Neville.
Right.
Right.
Can I go? Gary Neville.
Right.
well, I'm gonna change Neville to right, and then I'm gonna put someone else over the other side.
Right. So you say Gary Neville.
Yeah.
So I'd say Gary Neville as well.
No.
Nobody else? What?
I would say Gary Neville.
What a popular guy.
And as much as I hate him, as
Yeah,
much
yeah,
as I
yeah,
hate him,
yeah,
yeah.
But like, I
Actually,
did this
Daly,
thing. I was
he's a-
sitting up last night doing it, and I'm like, as a Liverpool fan, I'm like, I'm not going to put my team in front. I'm going to just pick the best 11.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
Very
faith
few
in.
Liverpool, I think. Very few.
So I would say over
What's
the
that say?
years,
Just not great.
I would.
Well, you have
I'd
one.
pick Gary Neville.
Yeah, well,
Well, two.
But like, I think the back five is going to be easy enough. I think it's going to get really hard when we get past the back five.
Right, so that's right. That's left back.
That's right back and goalkeeper done.
Right. Okay. So,
So-
we're moving in, or
yeah.
we're moving across.
Go to fullback, centre back.
Right,
Right.
full back then. So left back.
Oh. Mario Melchior.
You just said Ashley Cole like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah,
Like
no,
that.
change.
Mario
I even forgot he existed.
Who the fuck is Mario?
Ryan, let's stop it now, will you?
Who's he now?
I
I'm
don't
only,
know.
I'm only messing.
He
I'm
was
only.
going to pull these out.
He wasn't messing there. If everyone went,
He was class.
yeah.
He done it.
He was playing for Chelsea's
He done
Dutch, I think.
Zidane flick around someone, and I was just like, when I was about 8 watching him. But anyway, no, Ashley Cole, 100%.
Yeah, I'd say Ashley Cole.
Melchior's watching
He
this,
is
he's going to be
class.
great with it.
Yeah.
I think Ashley Cole, like, a part of being part of the Invincibles at Arsenal, from going from that to going to Chelsea, pushing Chelsea onto
Yeah.
titles on titles,
Mm.
getting to a Champions League final with him. I think Ashley Cole.
Yeah.
Pushed out a bit early as well, I think, from Chelsea.
Yeah.
Mourinho.
Who
I
took
think
his
he
spot
could've
again?
said that.
Aspilicueta.
But sure.
Yeah, I know, but
A very, very young Aspilicueta.
I know, but like no better backup than Ashley Cole, like
Yeah,
off the bench,
exactly.
like. But
Yeah.
I suppose,
And then he went on to do that picture.
yeah, and that was it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
He's famous now for that
Where?
picture.
No, he went on to. Where did he go
Is
after
it
that?
LA Galaxy?
Galaxy,
LA Galaxy. Is he still playing?
Yeah, he's captain for them now as well.
There you go, making a fortune.
Of
Class.
course. So there, you said Cole as well, did you? So there, and you
No,
Oh,
I didn't say Cole because I'm not picking Chelsea players.
Oh.
I've said
I'm
Check.
only, I know I wouldn't have picked Cole at Chelsea. I would have picked Cole at Arsenal.
But like we're picking all time.
Yeah, I know, but that's why. No, he's like I didn't pick him because it's at Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea supporter as well. But
difference to if you support them if they were savage, they were
there
savage.
you
no, I
go.
know that, but I
He doesn't want to be biased.
I don't want to be biased, and I didn't do any Chelsea players because it'd be
That's being
every
biased.
single one. Like,
The Johnson be up front.
who's that?
He was class.
Who's that? I went for
Duff was savage.
I went
Okay.
for James Coleman.
At left back. Oh
I
yeah.
said no.
I don't think Seamus Coleman would even come into it.
No,
I think
he hasn't. What has he done?
Yeah, but it's not about
Yes,
what
it
he's
is,
won and
though.
stuff though.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
It's like, I
What's
don't
his-
think he's had enough great performance to even be mentioned.
No.
in the All-Time.
I
It's
think
hard
he
at
has.
Everton to.
You're picking him
You're
over
constantly
Ashley Cole.
isolated.
But I'm not picking Ashley Cole.
But
No,
if you
no.
could, but if you
Oh
could,
yeah, I'd pick Ashley. Of course, I'd pick Ashley Cole. Like
well then you're
because I'm not doing that. Like
But we're going. It doesn't matter who you have to go by your all. Who you pick as your best.
that's stupid what you're doing because you're holding
oh well,
back.
then I'm not. I'm going to start all over again.
No, it is hard.
You
it's
can't play
hard.
anymore.
But like, I don't think
My ball.
Coleman would really come into it. Like,
I think he's class. I think if he was at United or at Chelsea or anyone else, he'd be talked about a lot more as well. Like
say he was at United playing right back. Do you think he would have got in ahead of Gary Neville as our right back?
I suppose yeah.
You see, that's what I'm thinking. So I would say Cole for left back.
Yeah,
Am I going to change your mind? Are you going to go with Cole?
Yeah. I would have went with Cole if I hadn't.
Yeah.
But
Now, oh shit, we're going outside. I got very excited there. I thought we were going to 7 minutes. I was like, fight! Right,
Gerrard.
so left side centre back.
Terry.
Oh, what? Really?
Terry.
Terry as well.
What? Why are you questioning that?
why?
I don't even know. I'm playing all confident. I don't know how I have it. Look,
I'd laugh at Terry.
I will have Carragher.
What happened to him during the week?
Oh.
He's just.
Oh yeah.
He was
Fair play to him.
He absolutely flamed on a 14-year-old.
Full
Like
on.
What did she do?
Hockeroni out the window.
The father started giving him stick driving, but well, beeping and like,
We
you
said
know,
it was
after
like
the 200.
4-person. I don't know. Norway, so
What's mad about it is that the amount of years he's at Liverpool getting stick off fans not, and he's just toxing someone in his car where he can't be touched. Like
Yeah.
wheeling around and just spit on someone. Like
Yeah. Like in fairness, like we haven't got a camera on us all the time, and like people might annoy us, we might do something, but I'm not picking up for him.
There's no way paparazzi are at him at 24/7.
No, what I'm saying, you know, like say driving down the road, like say we're walking up the street, someone's not gonna fucking go over and go, hey Baz, hey, 2-1, go fuck yourself, and all this, like, you know, where.
but the mad thing is he's not even a player anymore. Like
I
he's
know,
just
but
won it, so it
he's
doesn't
not-
even
he
like
is known as a Liverpool legend, I would say.
yeah. Even though
Sure, that's part and parcel of the game, like, so. I'm delighted for him anyway. He got banned off Sky for a while.
I don't think he's going to be back. I don't think he's going to be back. I don't think so.
Suspended till the end of the season.
I don't think so. He's going to be back.
Who's going to
BT be ringing him.
Yeah,
him as well, like,
Any
BT.
chance?
But don't get rid of Robbie Savage. Just stick him.
I like Robbie Savage.
Robbie Haircut.
He's one of my centre mids.
actually?
No, he's not. So, our left side centre back, who did you say?
I'm going JT as well. Yeah.
JT. You have Carragher. Carragher plays right side.
But that's what I said. I just put people where.
Oh, just
centre
where.
back.
No, I would say
have
Carragher's in it.
Terry over Carragher. I think Carragher is an absolute.
You're just gonna put him right centre back.
And what?
You're just going to put him right centre back.
No.
I think he's better than Terry.
Just slay.
But on the right, he's Carragher.
Who's next? I'm gonna go with Carragher. Yeah. No. I'm gonna say Terry. Like Terry's. What has he got? 226 clean sheets.
Yeah.
In
I think he's the most decorated defender in England as well.
English history.
I think
yeah.
I didn't pick him just because I don't like him.
And the most he scored every season he's ever played as well.
Yeah.
Highest scorer as well, I think.
Yeah.
That's the end of that, John, so-
He is like, and
He's
Even-
a leader. Like.
even sitting
Yeah,
there as a
yeah.
Liverpool fan, he is an absolute leader. Like you see him shouting and even with you have Carragher in your head now, with Lampard being
Yeah.
there, I think Terry organised everything so well
Yeah.
at Chelsea across the back four, even the 0405 season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when he won the
that's-
double.
Like
He was captain when he was 20, like.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? With the likes of Desai and all at Chelsea at the time. Like,
and
so.
I had like Desai was really close with
Yeah,
my
yeah,
team
yeah.
as well. I think Desai is class.
He's a
Yeah,
tank.
yeah, he's
I
class.
actually put him there, so I just didn't say him. I don't know why I said Carragher.
I literally flip up between him and Desai for my next position, but I would say stop looking at me position.
But he's
I know.
I genuinely have Carragher on the right hand side of my paper.
So who did you have on the left then?
Desai or Campbell.
Oh, Campbell,
Campbell, yeah. Did you see what he said the other day about him being a football genius or something like that?
It's like if you got
What a
shot as
madman.
manager, like
Yeah.
you know, he
I was one of the biggest brains in football or something
and
like
he
that.
still is.
You know, he
Somebody
said he still
explains.
is still like a genius footballer.
But sure, he got to an interview with a Kazakhstan team and got
But it was an English team then as well. I can't remember who it was, but it was.
MK Dons, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think it was someone even after that as well.
Oh,
I think
was
he's been to
Amazing
two
Kenny
clubs
Dons.
and got Rejected, like.
Remember, you were their team, weren't you?
No.
I didn't use English.
Aglos Celtic.
I didn't use English there, but you did.
Right, so that's John Terry onto the right centre back. So I'm gonna go with Ferdinand.
Carragher.
I Ferdinand as well. I think you're looking at.
I'm fucking not, like.
I have Vidic.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Class.
Yeah, boy.
Vidic is class, but I think
Ferdinand better.
over
the
because
years.
of the team
Over
buying.
years.
Here was my thinking. I had Vidic down, but because I had Terry down, I went for Ferdinand because Ferdinand would bring the ball out in defence.
Yeah,
Did they play together in England?
Who?
Ferdinand and Terry. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's why I went. I went for team. So
And he's a leader.
yeah, arguably I don't know. Vidic probably might have been a better centre back, but
Vidic is getting mine all day.
I know. Like it was really hard for me to pick between Vidic and Ferdinand.
Who's a
Like,
better captain? Ferdinand.
Yeah, I think Ferdinand's more vocal. Vidic is an animal.
What
Like.
about Adams? Remember Adams for
Oh,
Arsenal?
I think that was before.
Yeah.
He
that's-
was wicked.
Yeah. Charity.
Even someone who I was
Jackie
gonna,
Adams.
I was gonna put someone in it who I would have been young enough, like, but Martin Keown as well.
Yeah, I was thinking him. I
But
don't
that's
know.
young, like, you know what I mean.
Like I only went for like the likes of these players now because I would have grown up watching them. But I would have to probably pick Ferdinand over Terry just for the fact that if you have Terry in beside you, you allow Ferdinand to come out with the ball a bit more and link up to the midfields.
Yeah.
But Vidic is, and
Class.
even Saul Campbell and SAE, and they'd even throw Carragher in there. Fuck it, like I think there is a lot of players that could have got in, but
Did Ivanovic ever play? I was going to say for right back. Did he ever play centre back?
He did.
He
He was
did.
awful.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
I
but
think he
solid.
was good at like better position with the right back.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. He went in beside Terry for a few years, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was never really as good as he was on. Even
What about
the
Carvalho?
year before Conte came to Chelsea, he was good.
I don't think he was as good as Ferdinand.
It was a good partnership though.
Who did you say?
Carvalho.
Yeah, class as well.
Who was in? I'm trying to think. Someone in Liverpool. Who's ever any good fullbacks?
Fullbacks.
Centre-backs,
Stevie
like-
Finnan all day.
I think it was him.
Scarlett.
I love Risa too.
Reese is good.
Scartle.
He's got
Sammy Hoopia.
Yeah, Sammy
Hoopia.
Sammy Hoopia, like.
But wouldn't probably get in the
That was a
lineup.
wet week though, is he?
I don't. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think he's as good as Terry, and as much as I love Carragher, I don't think he's as good as Ferdinand. So that's why I
Yeah,
went
too slow.
with this, Terry and Ferdinand. But as you said, like there's great shouts with Desai, Saul Campbell as well, Vidic. There really is a lot of great quality centre backs over the years.
Right, that's locked in then. Defence is
We
done.
lock him, right? That's the back five done.
So call out that back five there.
So Schmeichel in goals, Gary Neville right back, Ashley Cole left back, and then Terry and Ferdinand complete the back
We need
five.
to get a big fancy visual now. Like,
Yeah.
Walking up like this and going,
Bullard shorts over 100 nipples.
is Shay giving a Coleman in the corner crying? Agents.
Right,
This is going to be a tough one.
this is, I'd say, what's going to get hard.
Yeah.
Right, go
Now, right,
midfield.
right side midfield.
So is this is the four, is it? So
So this is
4-4.
We're
4-4-2.
We're going to go two centre mids. We're going to go right centre mids, left centre mid, left winger, right winger.
Okay.
Right.
Gerard.
So right centre mid.
Gerrard everywhere.
Oh, I
Right
don't know.
centre- right centre mid.
Yeah.
I don't know, come back to me. I don't know.
Lampard.
Oh, right centre mid. Oh,
The way I said, like, I just did a 4-4-2 and I just put midfielders in the middle. Like, it doesn't matter if they're attacking or if I have Keane.
Oh.
At the right side though.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. Like, two legs.
Do you want to do two? Do you want to say two centre mids then?
Because I have two of every position, so I have to pick.
what do you mean two centre mid?
Like we'll say our two centre mids, our partnership.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to pick my partnership.
Yeah, do you want to do that?
Vieira Keane.
No, there's not there.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know. I did. This has been pushed on me. I didn't know we were doing this now. So.
I've just made that up on the spot.
Oh no, I got mine back.
Right.
So Lampard and Vieira.
Right. That's a good.
Oh, boys. Look at this. Lampard scribbled out in the middle.
This is quite hard. This is.
I'm going to go with my boy. I say Gerrard and Keane.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But I also have Derek Scholes and Vieira. And
I have
Yeah.
You know, you fans be listening and going, why isn't Scholes and that? Like,
Yeah.
but
I have Gerard, Gerrard, I think, is definitely in there.
Gerrard.
I think there should.
Jared. It's not Jared either.
Gerrard.
Jared.
Jared Barnes. Jared Barnes on midfield.
I think Gerrard is definitely. I think he's the best midfielder I've seen in the Premier League.
Have you fancy him? So?
Yeah.
He's unbelievable.
Where are you seeing everything? 2 minutes.
I would probably. I have Keane in beside him, and then I have Scholes in beside him.
None of you have Vieira.
No.
I
Lads.
Keane, Vieira, and or Scholes and Gerrard. And
I'd put Keane and Vieira just so they can fight.
It's like whistle blows. Let's do it.
Like Boyer and it was a Boyer and Dyer years ago on Newcastle.
Yeah.
That was class.
What was that over again?
Stupid. Not passing, spitting at each other. Some man.
Spitting.
I was looking at that not so long ago. They had to do a big yoke after the match and all that. They were like, very sorry. What happened again?
That was embarrassing.
Sorry.
I would probably say Gerrard and Scholes, but I definitely think Gerrard should be in there. Someone fight me. Someone says
I'd probably put Gerrard in there. I don't know who Gerrard is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been having this
Is he-
debate for years.
Gerrard.
It's Gerrard.
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 Yeah, but you call Robin.
Yeah, but that's the way it's pronounced. It's like,
Like I did a little. I done a little stats up on.
Anything to get
Oh.
Here we go.
Gerrard wore yellow boots in '98.
I did a little stats on what I thought was the best centre mid attributes and between Gerrard, Lampard, and Scholes. So I've done goals, assists, passes per match, chances created.
He told me he done no research.
I said
That's
for
a lot
one
of
position. I said for one position. I
He doesn't care about anything else.
I don't get shite as long as I'm having.
As long as Gerrard's in there.
Has everyone
Fuck
said
me.
the midfielder before you start your
Yeah,
research?
everyone said it.
So, two people thought 2 out of 4 said Gerrard, didn't they?
I didn't say Gerrard.
No, he didn't say.
I said
Yeah,
Keane
but
and
so
Vieira because
Keane and Vieira.
take lumps out of everyone.
Well, I have. Well, the top 3 I would have picked would be Lampard, Gerrard, and Scholes. I think. But like, just even like with the things that Gerrard and Lampard's always compared, like to go through some of the things: aerial battles, 50-50s, recoveries, clearances, interceptions, block shots, tackles, long balls, through balls, and stuff like that.
Premier
Like,
League titles.
I didn't get titles.
You didn't have time for that one. I was.
Well, if you think about it, if you think about it, like Gerrard would have won titles if he was at a better team.
But he
When
didn't.
he should have went to Chelsea when he had
but
a
he
chance.
They couldn't, sure.
He could have went to any
Oh, yeah, no, but he didn't.
Yeah, I know, we're going by best Premier League player, not
Yeah.
by what they've won. We've already said this in the backs.
Yeah, but
the
you
reason
can't
that
say
they won
you
is
can't-
because they're a good player.
You can't
Yeah,
say.
are you telling me Gerrard's not a good player?
No, but I'm saying he never won a Premier League.
Yeah, but is he still a good player?
Oh, he's a good player, but Lampard's better.
I don't think so.
I think he is.
Let's go through my
Sure,
stats.
obviously
anyway.
you're
Yeah.
So let's get back to the stats.
Right,
These are wrote down on a page.
I have it
They
here.
could have been anyone.
I
You could have made them up.
I have it.
He even has a Gerrard drawn down the bottom.
Right.
With Lowe's Barry on his
I
t-shirt.
have
him so much.
goals, assists, passes per match, crossing accuracy, true balls, long balls, tackles, block shots, interception,
Holy, just
clearances,
Alright.
50-50,
Block shots.
And slips.
I was wondering you were out of fingers there.
Right, so then I have all of them put together between Lampard, Gerrard, and Scholes. So Lampard scored 177 Premier League goals,
What a man.
highest scoring midfielder in Premier League history.
What a man.
But this isn't going to help your debate.
No, like I'd call a spade a spade. Lampard is absolutely world class, one of the best midfielders in his day. But I would give, as a box to box midfielder, I would say Gerrard's better.
So what if you're not looking for a box to box midfielder?
What, you want an attacking midfielder?
No, should the other lad
Shots
beside
with
him?
Vieira's.
The other lad, the bloody lad.
Well, I think Gerrard
The
gives you,
other lad
I think
beside
Gerrard
him.
gives you both. I think he gives you an attacking midfielder, but then he gets back and gets tackles in. He does the ball. I don't think there's a Premier League player you're going to say to me that has an attribute that Gerrard hasn't got. Like, if you want to say, like,
If
he's.
you're telling me that Lampard isn't a box to box player, when he's got more goals than everybody else,
Right.
and the reason that he wouldn't have had to go box to box because we have Chelsea had the best centre defence
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah. But Liverpool didn't have that. Liverpool had Gerrard.
I know, yeah,
Like,
but he's
Gerrard
not as
literally
good.
won the Champions League final by himself. Like, if you go through, like, say the teams that Chelsea's had.
Well, he did.
Like, if you are going to say the two best out and out centre mids, it has to be Gerrard and Lampard. And I know you're telling me, right? I know you're telling me.
We've seen it not work.
I know you're telling me, right?
What are you talking
I know you're telling me. No, let me get my word in, right?
Right.
So you're saying they played under Senor Ferguson for
If you
England.
had Gerrard twice, you would.
I would. But if this played under Senor Ferguson for England, do you not think two players of that caliber under a better manager would work?
Capella. Played under Capella, still didn't work.
Right.
There goes your.
But do you know where I'm coming from? You know,
I understand what you mean. You're saying the best two centre midfielders, which will be them two, maybe Scholes as well. I know you're after reading out stats, but Scholes should be in there as well.
Scholes is in with the running, and you'd have to say Vieira and Keane.
Yeah.
Maybe even a cheeky Alonso might be trying, but
Alonso.
Don't get me started on any more Liverpool
no, I
players.
just said Alonso's lads.
Hello, darkness.
Right, you in there on the left, Jar.
It's not Lampard.
Wait,
You're just like sailing through there, thinking you're getting that. No one's agreeing with you on Lampard.
Joe
Gerrard.
Allen.
No, I'm just saying.
Joe Allen.
Lucas.
No, I'm really just saying, like,
Jeremy
if you
from
wanted
Chelsea.
to pick the best two centre mids in the Premier League, it would have to be Gerrard and Lampard.
You're so stubborn.
But I prefer to put in Makaleli and Gerrard
yes, definitely.
and Gerrard
Maxim's class, right?
will be better than Lampard.
So are we going to pick between Gerrard and Lampard? Is that what we're doing?
No.
Right.
What's happening?
So we're going to have to pick if we're not going to pick him on the other side.
What?
If it can't be Gerrard
I feel like
and
we've
Lampard,
already decided it's Lampard.
I don't think we've decided that.
Hold on, right? Majority, I pick Lampard.
Lampard.
Do you pick
Yeah, no, we have to move on.
Majority rules.
It is Gerrard.
Majority rules.
You can't.
So who's the
But
second?
sure, it's 2-2, so it's not going to make a difference. I'm just going to say Lampard so we can move on.
Like, I'm here.
You can have him in yours, right?
No, I'm not
Really
having
yours.
I have Gerrard for what he's done in so many poor Liverpool teams.
Yeah, but you can have Gerrard. I only said Gerrard there because you keep saying Gerrard. Gerrard.
I'm having him.
Two
I think
people.
he's really the best centre mid. He would have got into any
That's
team.
what you think, but
Any
this
team
is
in the
a
world.
majority
You can
thing.
have him. No one's arguing that you can't have him.
I just want him. I want him in this team.
You want us to want him.
I just want him as well. I want a majority of us all to go, you know what, Gerrard's
Is
class.
Gerrard that needy?
I think I honestly can't see how he's not in it.
Yeah, but like
As even as
Liverpool
football
fans, Chelsea
fans.
fans. and
Yeah,
Liverpool
that
fans.
doesn't matter. So
It's definitely
I've picked.
helping it because you're a Liverpool fan.
No, it's not because
Yes,
I
it
say
is.
I've picked.
Yes, it
no,
is,
it's not. I
Barry.
went from.
I see where you're coming from, and if it was two centre midfielders, it would be between the three, and I would pick Scholes over Gerrard.
You pick Scholes or Gerrard.
Scholes and Lampard.
I pick Kane, Vieira, Scholes over Gerrard. He wouldn't get into mine at all.
And someone
He's hurting.
I can't believe I'm here.
and someone as well who I thought of putting in probably a bit early, but since came back to Premier League, just unbelievable watching.
De Bruyne?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
unbelievable. Like
Like, De Bruyne
just-
is class.
Like you're watching games and De Bruyne's running down, they're all running towards him, and he's made an assist in his head, and the player
Yeah.
hasn't even entered the fucking.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Like,
it's outrageous.
I think De Bruyne's in the same category as De Gea if he
No,
stays
he
another
can't
few
be.
years.
No
Yeah.
way, because he hasn't been back in the Premier League long enough. And when,
That's
and
what
when he
he
was,
just said.
and when he,
That's what he just said.
yeah, well, you're making me very angry because you keep on talking about
It's
Gerrard.
mash from there.
If De Bruyne's in long as De Gea, yeah, but he's not in long.
Alright. But I like. As with De Gea, if De Gea stays another say 5 years, and if De Bruyne stays another say
Yeah.
5 years, he'd be right up there.
I don't think he will though. I think Madrid are just going to snap him up, or
At some
Barcelona
stage,
or
some
something.
massive
Because
offers going to come in for him. He will go for 100+ million. Like
Yeah.
right now, he's that good.
he's
Like,
freak, like.
do you know? If Coutinho went for 140 or 120,
Yeah.
I'd like De Bruyne's twice the player Coutinho is. Like.
Yeah.
And like I know I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'd say like
Really?
Yeah.
the only time I've really tried to go Liverpool is when I've picked Gerrard, and that's not even to do. I honestly think he is the best centre mid.
But I don't
But
you can't fit him into this team.
I can.
That's not acceptable.
How can I not?
It's like
We have
Bring Gerrard and
Right,
sorry, we just
right.
leave him out.
Who are we picking as the left side centre mid?
Lampard.
Tyler picked in for the right
I'm
side.
picking
Scholes.
right side, though.
You're picking Scholes.
Scholes left, Lampard right.
No, I say
I put.
Right, wingers.
I say Scholes.
He's got a melt.
I'd say Scholes or Vieira and Gerrard.
I have them all in there, so
I put. I have to have Kane in there.
Right.
Yeah, I would like to have Keane as well, but
I
I don't
have-
think Keane and Lampard like.
But Keane and Gerrard might be good, right? We're set on Keane and Gerrard. Right? Left mid. No, honestly, we get it.
this position is never going to be agreed on, ever. With Gerrard or Lampard.
This was going to be the big one. Like, it was. going to be this.
You've been heated for days about that one
Months.
position. Months.
Before this even came in.
Before Jared was born, you were ready to
I'm
go.
ready for this.
But I think as well, like you have to admit, it's when he started to get older, say the last 2-3 seasons at Liverpool, wasn't half the player he was,
Exactly.
but Lampard definitely was.
Yeah.
Not the last season.
Lampard aged better.
Not the last season. You know what I mean? Changed his game up a lot better than Gerrard did, and I think that affected Gerrard more than it did Lampard.
Like I'm just like I'd say really like the team, the players that Lampard had with him.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, it's about. It's about. You said. I said that to you, right? And you said to me, but it's about the player.
Okay, so Champions League final
Right.
for Chelsea.
Right.
Look at the team that was out. You had Czech and goal. You had Bertrand playing, who'd never played in Champions League before. You had your man. What's your man with the big beard?
Oh, him, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he used to be at Liverpool
Yeah.
with the tattoos and the skin head.
Who was Portuguese?
Mercedes.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, well, he was dark anyway.
Isn't it central mid?
Shakhtar or something.
And your man, the left back. What was his name? Awful left back as well. But like the team,
You had
like
Bertrand at left back, didn't you?
yeah. So Bertrand left back, and then there was what was your man's name? Right back. But anyway, like and didn't have Terry, and like I just think he kind of won that final himself as well. Him and Drogba.
Right.
I know Gerrard did in the final as well, but if you're saying that Gerrard didn't have great teams, he did Lampard not half the time, but especially in that Champions League final, like so. I mean,
I'm still in shock. Like, did you see the Liverpool team in that Champions League final?
I know, but
Nobody's saying they were both crap.
Yeah, but
I'm going to Google the Chelsea Champions League team because
it was Dudek, Jimmy Traore.
Yeah, I remember sure.
Do you know what I mean? Jimmy Traore has a Champions League winner's medal. If you're ever feeling down about yourself, Jimmy Traore, Steve Finnan came off injured. Then it was Houpier, Carragher, Reese.
So far, it's not too bad.
What did you say?
Reese was class. You saying he wasn't a good player?
I had him left back in normal, accept it.
Then it was Gerrard, Alonso,
That's not a bad.
Q, Barosh and Cisse. No,
No. Schmeisser was in there.
Smeetzer and Bishka, and then it was Barosh,
You didn't say Alonso either, did you?
Yeah, Alonso.
lads, it was Bosingwa.
Oh,
Right back.
Jesus.
So
Oh,
you're
yes.
checking now. Listen, this isn't a good team. Like so, especially up against Bayern. So Czech, Bosingwa, David Luiz, Gary Cahill, Ashley Cole, Mikel, Lampard, Mata, Bertrand, Kalou, and Drogba.
Right.
There's only
That
two.
doesn't sound like the worst team.
Compared to Muller, Ribery, Robin, Schweinsteiger in his prime, Kroos, like Neuer, Boateng, Lamb.
Yeah, but was the grass really long and it
If-
rained?
If you
And they were more or less
if you
at home.
think about it, right, if you shout out the 2005 AC Milan team, it's arguably
Yeah,
one of the best teams
I understand that.
ever. Like, do you know what I mean? And I think if Gerrard wasn't in that team, though, it would have been 3 and it would have been more.
But you have to think
No
as well,
way
like
back.
through the Premier League, like Lampard didn't always have McAuley beside him as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Gerrard had. Who did he have?
Suppose, yeah.
He was
I know.
not married with Alonso.
Like-
I just keep thinking of that Jeremy lad playing beside Lampard, like so. You know what I mean?
Like, there was
Well,
Alonso
not German.
there for a few years, but before that, like, and even after that, like, there was Lucas there for
Yeah.
the latter end of Gerrard's career. So I know you're saying about,
Yeah.
you know, he might as well be playing by himself for that. Like, I just think for what he's done for one club, I don't think there's one football player in Premier League history that's done so much for one club.
Giggs.
Like, if you think about, but if you like, Giggs is arguably one of the best players to play in Premier League. But I'm just saying, if you took Gerrard out of any Liverpool side, all the times we got into the Champions League, all the times we finished in the top 4, if you took Gerrard out of that team, we'd be a mid-table team. I don't think there's any other player. Say you took Giggs out of that, you still have Cantona, you still have, you know, there's still world-class players. I don't think there's anyone as big. Like, say if you took Lampard out, there's still amazing Chelsea players there. But if you took Gerrard out of it, who are we going to fall to?
I'm looking at the two boys. I'm trying to see if they're slowly getting to Gerrard here.
You know what I'm saying? I just think, honestly, hand on heart, I've picked every position.
Harry, I'd love to turn to you and say
It's not happening.
Gerrard being, but he's just not.
No.
Like he's not.
Right.
You spend 10 minutes.
Right, okay,
It's just
okay.
like, he's
So you-
not in it. He's not in it.
Right, so who are you saying?
I've been saying Gerrard this whole time.
So that's Gerrard, and you are saying Lampard? Are the two of you saying Lampard?
Well,
for
who
the
are your
Rangers?
two? Like,
My two would be Scholes and Gerrard.
I thought it was Lampard.
But
and
you
Gerrard.
just said
Yeah,
that.
that was
No, I said if you wanted to pick the best two, but you're talking about playing in a team.
Obviously,
Are we doing like that would actually fit into a team, or the best players that
I would
we
pick
said that at the
Scholes,
start. It has to be a
Lampard.
team.
I pick Scholes. Would I pick Scholes?
Man,
You know what?
Jesus Christ.
To be honest,
Pick your
if you're
own.
going to pick, I'm just going to pick the two best players that have played
Right.
in the central mids.
Right.
I'm going to pick Gerrard and Lampard.
Even though you know that doesn't work.
But look, on paper,
Okay. That's
two-
that's your choice. Okay, that's not going ahead.
Your opinion is nothing.
I put either Lampard and Keane or Lampard and Vieira, but I could sway into Keane, so Lampard.
And
and
where did
Keane.
Keane come from United?
What do you mean? Where did he
What
come
club
from?
did he come from?
What has that got to do with
I'm
anything?
just like, you're shooting me down so
No,
much.
no,
Oh, look, his son's taking offence.
That's just not happening.
Forest.
I just think
It was not
like,
Forest.
Forest.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Forest.
Forest, yeah,
But
it was.
what I'm-
We're Brian Clough.
But what I'm saying is, if you want to pick the two best,
What was that about?
I just said if you want to play the two
Get
best
your stats out.
centre
Come
mids,
on.
I'm going to say if you want to play the two best centre mids, it has to be Gerrard and Lampard.
No, it doesn't, because it didn't work in England.
Ah, lads.
Right. Okay.
They don't work together. They don't play
Right,
together.
So who you saying Scholes and who?
No, I didn't say Scholes.
Oh, sorry.
I said Lampard and Keane.
King.
Scholes. I'm going
Because I think
Scholes
they'd work
and
well
Lampard.
together.
Gerrard and Vieira.
Everyone's different. Like
Everyone's different. Everyone has
I think
a
we should
player.
just go to the wingers because that's
Yeah.
it's just
It
never going to
was
happen.
never going to be. No one's going to agree on the exact 11 as everyone else. It's never going to happen, no matter how long you debate about it.
Right.
So he couldn't move on from Gerrard.
Well, we have to.
Go back to move on with the rest of the team, and then see which way the rest of the team, and then go back.
Right.
Right. So
So,
left
Winger, just
wing.
but my wingers now they're not
Wingers.
predominantly left and no they are wingers,
right,
but they,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? I just
Winger
said two wingers like
Yeah.
so
Okay. Do you want a left winger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Giggs.
Yeah, I won't argue with it. I think I actually put him back on the way over. Yeah, changed it from Hazard.
really
Yeah.
fair play to it. Fair play to it.
Right winger. Like left winger is in every.
I've looked at this 14 million times and never remember. Right winger. See, I know for a fact, I have Bale down, right? But I know for a fact I've been influenced by his last couple of seasons in Madrid.
But this is
I don't think he did enough in the Premier
no, I
League.
didn't.
That's what I mean. I'm being influenced by his last couple of seasons to put him in just because he was in the
I'm
Premier
not
League.
sure you are. He's not half player. He was.
Yeah, he's not. He's
I have Rob End in there.
No, sorry, Robin.
Sorry, who?
no, because I thought of Robin as well, but the reason I didn't put him in is because he had two to 3 seasons. Like it's just not long enough. Like I said Ronaldo
I said Ronaldo as well.
because it's just
Like I know he wasn't ridiculously long at United, but he still won his first Ballon d'Or.
Is that over Giggs? He's picking him over
No,
Giggs.
Giggs and
Alright, Giggs.
Right now.
What about Beckham?
Yeah, Beckham.
yeah, but
Beckham
I'd still
or
have Ronaldo. Like
I'd have Beckham for his free kicks. I know Ronaldo's good at
if
free
it was a different system, if it was the system what I wanted to do, he'd be more or less close to the striker, behind the striker. But if you're saying winger, then I would say Ronaldo.
I'd go with Ronaldo.
It's the same as I had with Bale there. Like I know he was amazing in the Premier League, but he's been ridiculous for Real Madrid. So is he influencing you a little bit?
Not really. I'd still when he was at United, like just
Yeah.
the best player in the
I
world.
would
Like,
say like he did win the Ballon d'Or.
I think he scored like something like 40 something goals one season. Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Like he got took in his prime to Madrid, but like if you like he did still have great years at United.
I don't think he definitely didn't like invent a knuckleball shot like free kick because I know Roberto Carlos was doing.
Yeah, I know, but, like,
Many
I think he
seasons.
coined it like he was.
But Beckham had way more seasons at United, didn't he? Than Ronaldo.
Oh yeah,
yeah, but like influence, like it's just
What made me influence?
because you shit your pants coming against United and he run the fucking pitch like.
Yeah, but he. Alright, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, fair enough. I go with Ronaldo as well, probably. I would have went with Beckham, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he was savage. You can't say he wasn't amazing, but Ronaldo's Ronaldo.
Right.
My
So,
next would be Beckham, but anyway.
yeah, my next right wing would be Beckham as well. Yeah. Right side striker.
Van Nistelrooy.
I was thinking.
I was close to Van Nistelrooy as well, but I didn't say.
Oh no,
because-
changing Henri.
Yeah, I went to Henri.
Which side
Henry
was
was
Henry?
on the left.
Oh,
Well,
Henry,
I'm just saying two
either or,
strikers, like
yeah.
Well, like Henry then.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
just him anyway.
absolute dominant. Like
Yeah. He's unbelievable.
What we're doing two from, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which side you have on.
No.
Yeah. Do you want to just say your two
Yeah.
strikers then? Like you did with the midfielders.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. I'm gonna say my four I have written down because I can't.
you can't do that. Like
I want.
John's picked a team. Of
I'm
20
interested.
players.
He told me on Monday 4-4-2 and pick two players per position.
Yeah, you have him in your head too.
Right, let John call out his forward. Go on.
Right, go on.
On left I have Henry and Shearer, and right I have Owen and Suarez.
No.
I'd have Henry and Shearer.
I would have Henry and Drogba.
Yeah, I Drogba would definitely come into my head. He just so solid.
Drogba is up there, but I think Shearer's the other thing.
No, I know, yeah, but
I know what you're saying, even like he did that with Newcastle.
260
Yeah.
goals.
What about Hazard?
yeah, I probably would go with Shearer. Like, but that's why I didn't want to do Chelsea players. But
What do you think?
Henry's
That's what I
definitely there. Everyone's agreeing on Henry, are they?
It's 4 from me.
yeah,
Yeah. What about Shearer?
yeah, I'd probably go Shearer as well.
Van Nistelrooy's no, I'm big Van Nistelrooy, no.
No, I wouldn't say anywhere near Shearer.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
If it wasn't saying-
Bergkamp as well had to
You
be
have to
close as
say,
well.
look, Bergkamp, even Fowler, even
Yeah.
like there is a lot of them.
Owen's up there as well.
Yeah, but-
I want to get a mention.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
no,
like if it had to be one of them, I would have Fowler over all. But then I'd have Henry over Fowler, and then you were saying you have to have Wayne Rooney you mentioned.
yeah,
But then I'd have Shearer over.
and like someone who should be as well, Aguero, like
Aguero, yeah.
Oh,
He's class. But
so underlooked, like.
like
Yeah, he actually didn't enter my head. That's
Yeah.
like if you think about Aguero up front, would you have on their day? Would you have Aguero or Henry?
Henry.
Do you know? And that's where it's coming to like.
Because I think Henry pulls the goals out of the bag more than Aguero does.
Like,
He's nowhere
yeah.
to be going.
And
How did he put that top?
Henry's unreal for Henry. But, like he floats out to the left and he just makes space for himself. Like
Yeah.
and the skill he was doing, like that little flick,
A little flick and
all,
volley, that was
all this
amazing.
stuff. He was magical. Like, I'd say Henry and Shearer all day. So Gerrard anyway playing in centre mid, I think good scores.
Suarez not get mentioned.
If he was there longer,
he was there longer. Like he was there about 4 seasons.
If he was there about a couple more seasons, you would have got my show, alright, because he would have been class. Like,
Wasn't it Watford that he just annihilated every time?
yeah.
It was like 4 goals in every time he played.
Norwich.
The Norwich, yeah, and it was a rubbishy team, innit?
Norwich, yeah.
You feel bad for them.
He always used to get goals, yeah.
Right, so call out the team.
Right, so we have
We're going to get to the midfield.
Right,
It's probably
now he's just coming out in dirt.
Given a goal.
Schmeichel, Neville, Ferdinand, Terry, Cole, Ronaldo, Giggs, Henry, Shearer. We've no centre mids because we haven't agreed.
Alright.
I was like, what happened?
Yeah, so did I. I was
agreeing to a centre back.
Best of luck, lads.
I don't remember like agreeing on Ferdinand.
Yeah, we said Ferdinand.
probably win everything without that team anyway, without the 2 centre mids, like, sure paying.
Like,
That
look at
defence
that
is
team,
class.
Like the defence is class.
Yeah,
your
defence
wingers are class.
Did we not say
your
Sol Campbell?
strikers are
And
class.
it's something that we haven't spoke about as well. Who would your manager be?
Should
I know
have to be-
it had to be Ferguson.
Has to be Ferguson.
Yeah. Wenger.
Or Pep. No.
Hodgson.
Pep's not enough. I would say I'd have to. And like,
It's not
and
Andres.
see the way you're fighting me over being Liverpool. I'm picking Ferguson. There's no denying that. But like,
That's
Because you want us to say right.
Yeah. This is all
No,
the mic.
I'm
You're compensating.
I'm honestly going for hand on heart who I think is the best 11. Deep down, you know it.
But it's not. If you're having Gerrard, you can't have Lampard. Because we've seen it not work. Like that's
For
what I'm
England.
saying to you. So you can have one or the other.
See, that's what I said earlier. I said
Why would you have a lad who's never even won the Premier League?
No, that's not. Right, come on.
That's not.
But it's
But it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but it's,
But Lampard has.
I know he has in that thing.
And all these stats that you called out were far better than Gerrard's ones. All those stats.
Out of all them stats,
They're match winning stats.
17.
Passes aren't
Listen.
match winning stats. Goals are.
If
You win matches with goals, not with passes. And that's a fact.
I'm saying he's a better box to box player.
He's not a fucking sprint. He's not a runner. He's meant to be a footballer. Footballers score goals. Lampard scored more goals than Gerrard, which means Lampard would have won a lot more
I'm just sitting here
matches
smiling
than
because they're
Gerrard.
freaking out.
And you can't deny
I'm
that.
just saying he was in a better team. I think if you took Lampard and Gerrard out of the two teams
Do you think Gerrard would have done better at Chelsea?
to win Premier League, it would, yeah, of course.
Overall player, he would have been better.
It would have been better.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like Gerrard could have
But he
went. There was
didn't.
talk of Gerrard going to Real Madrid, 2005.
Oh yeah, he's loyal. I'm not doubting
Like,
his loyalty.
He could have went anywhere.
I know that. And he would have got into every team.
And we're
Yeah.
saying
But
about
he doesn't come into it.
We're
Yeah,
saying
no.
about the Premier League. I know he didn't win the Premier League, but he had the opportunities to win them. He could have went to Chelsea. He could have went abroad. He could have went to any.
Well, he
team
couldn't
in the
go to
world.
Chelsea because he was the death threats. Like
Yeah,
he didn't say,
absolute abuse.
"Oh, I'm just going to stay because I want to stay at Liverpool." He
He would-
couldn't go to
I
Chelsea.
think he'd have gone.
What?
I think he would have
You
left.
think he would have left?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
as,
sure, he went for medical.
Yeah,
As-
yeah, so
yeah.
he would have 100% gone.
Absolutely, yeah.
as he said, like
Why didn't
when
it go
he
through in the end?
Because
Because he
he
got-
burnt his car out and
They,
tried to kill him.
they
people
burnt a
Like
sorry.
I'm not looking. I look at Barry like, why did you do that?
Why did he give Barney's? First of all, it wasn't his car, it was a t-shirt outside the...
Was it?
Yeah,
They put bullets in through it.
They put bullets in an envelope, didn't they? Put it through his
bullets in
letterbox.
an envelope,
When
yeah.
Gerrard came back, he said,
It's
like,
like-
when he came,
a
and he
legend.
comes home, say he won the league at Chelsea, and he come home and he sit down to his dad and he goes, I won the league there, there's me Premier League man. The father would be like, try and shit.
What?
He's like none of my family would be like, they don't care because it's not with Liverpool, all his family is Liverpool, so if he came back and went, look, there's me Premier League medal from Chelsea,
But he was definitely going to go to Chelsea.
But he was going to go.
100%.
I'm not saying he wasn't going to go, we don't know.
But you're talking about loyalty.
He absolutely was going to go.
Well, like,
He didn't go.
we're saying about loyalty, like, but he didn't go.
Yeah,
Well,
but
he was
if
going to. He
couldn't
couldn't.
go, they're gonna kill
His
him.
life was threatened.
That's just like, I'm going to win. No, I'm going to win the lotto. I'm going to win the lotto. You know, you don't know.
But he went for a medical
He
issue.
How's that even-
Yeah, but
Because he wasn't allowed by the fans. His life was
He
threatened.
couldn't change his mind.
No, very
The mafia were going to kill him.
No.
So he just
Okay.
do know.
No,
You
you're
can't-
having a
you
mare
can't say
now.
that.
A Scousey with mates.
You can't say
That's
for
what
a
happened.
fact.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Right,
He was going to go.
that aside, we still have to pick two centre mids before we go.
Well, it can't be Gerrard.
I thought we had.
So you have it in your head that it's just not going to be Gerrard.
No, that's
no.
not.
You have it in your head that it's going to be Gerrard.
Like, there's
Why does it
literally
have to be?
Because he has done so much for one club.
Do you agree then if we have Gerrard because it didn't work in England, we can't have Lampard, we can't have either, or we can't have both on the same team? Do you agree with that?
I know where you're coming from.
No, but you said if you're picking the two best centre midfielders, it would have to be Gerrard and Lampard.
Yeah.
But would you be happy picking Gerrard without Lampard?
Of course he would. He doesn't care as long as he gets Gerrard in.
If you offered me the two of them, I can only have one. I would
No,
pick
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying so you'd pick two, right?
Yeah.
And you said they're the best two, so you would pick them, yeah?
Yeah,
But say you couldn't pick Lampard, would you be happy picking someone else with Gerrard?
because I think Gerrard's a better player than Lampard.
But then you're picking the best third player. You're not picking the first and second.
Yeah, well, if you want me to pick my first and second, I think it's Gerrard and Lampard all day. You can't literally sit there and go, there is actually a better midfielder than Gerrard and Lampard in the Premier League. Honestly,
Together, Barry.
but we're just saying.
But it's not necessarily how they play together.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It's just they're the best. Who is the best?
But we
centre
know.
mid
Why would we
by
put?
two?
Why? How can we literally sit here and put them in together if we know for England that it didn't work?
But how do you know it wouldn't work on Alex Ferguson?
But I'm talking about facts. I know for a
Gerrard
fact that
wouldn't
it
go to
didn't work.
United.
But it's not United. It's the slip of the lip football thing. We don't know. He might come out with retirement.
It's the slip of the lip. No one had that pun. No, we can't have Gerrard in with that thing. He's like, I'm not
I
going to a
didn't
team.
get that. I was like,
I'm not going to a team called Slip Fuck Up.
So,
I used to take a stick over that. Like,
do you think
Do you?
the two best centre mids, like if you honestly, hand on heart, had to pick the two best centre mids, go.
I did.
I was going to do it the last hour.
Lampard and Keane,
Right.
and if not Keane, Vieira.
Joe Allen. Joe Allen and Lucas. As Lucas was there and loyalty. No. Gerrard and, what did I say? Vieira.
Gerrard and Vieira, and you said Vieira and
No,
Lampard.
Scholes and
Or
Lampard.
Scholes and Lampard.
So there's two Lampards. Who was yours again?
Vieira. And did you have?
No, I had Vieira for me second.
Oh, you had Keane.
Irish, so.
Yeah, no one had Kane. Fuck me, really?
Like,
Yeah, but you're looking. Yeah, I don't know.
I had Gerrard and Lampard. I would pick the two of them.
Right, well, Gavin had Lampard, I had Lampard, and you had Lampard. So Lampard's definitely in,
Right.
right? So there's
So
one.
Gerrard has to be out then.
Yeah, because we
Well,
can't
it
have
doesn't
them.
have to be.
Barry.
Right, if you
Right.
want to,
This is a slip of lip world 10.
we'll go, if you want to put another player in, but I honestly think Gerrard's
Right.
the best centre mid that's played.
Kane.
No, I said that too, but
You had Vieira, I had Vieira for me second, and who did you have for yours?
Scholes.
Right, Scholes is out. Who did you pick apart from Gerrard and Lampard?
Sure, that doesn't matter. I have to pick my top two. You can't just go to the third.
Fuck, I went to me third.
Why is top two your favourite?
Because he picked Vieira,
Right.
and no one picked Kane, so my Kane is gone. So if I wasn't picking Kane, I said Vieira.
Right.
So Gerrard's gone, because no one picked Gerrard.
He picked Gerrard.
Yeah, well, Gerrard rules.
But sure, there's
There's
half
two.
of it.
Alright, okay. We
Well,
can't put Gerrard in because Lampard's
this is a
already in.
genuine podcast.
Because you picked Lampard.
What about Gerrard and Scholes then?
I would if you had to drop Lampard. You Scholes.
I'm never putting Gerrard in, so.
see, like he's just a vendetta against me.
No,
like,
I don't think he's good. Like,
It's my ball and I'm going in.
Gerrard's
No.
not
No,
good.
plastic bottle
no,
instead.
he never won.
honestly
He
don't
never
think
won a
Gerrard's-
Premier League trophy, so I'm not putting him in.
That's not
That's
right.
not-
Well, it's my fucking choice.
It's
It's my choice.
Right, it's your choice.
My ball.
You said Gerard.
Yeah.
Gerard and Vieira.
Yeah.
You said
I
Gerard.
can't believe you are giving in to him.
Yeah,
I said Gerrard.
I'm giving it to
I
him.
said Gerrard from
So
the
it's
start.
Gerard and
I just
Lampard.
like to argue.
Happy days. 3-3 for each.
You're an idiot.
I fought my fucking case for about an hour on this.
I hope Gerrard sees this just so he sends you a t-shirt or something.
No, I'm
Just
just
for your
I'm
sanity.
happy out. I honestly, unbiasedly, the two best centre mids.
Unbiased, you're a Liverpool fan.
But sure, I picked every other position. I didn't put one. I didn't go. Oh, Carragher.
That's because it's all manipulation.
Yeah,
The
Yeah,
only
yeah,
reason,
yeah.
the only reason you won because everyone lost interest. Like, oh no, fuck
Yeah. No, I
this.
don't care. I'll take a win as win. I'll take
You
it.
wanted about to let him go, I know, wait.
No,
The
no.
meat, or what's his name? Bartos.
But
Oh my god! Right, call out the team, there, right?
Right. So
Oh.
This is the slip of the lip starting 11.
right. Schmeichel, Neville, Ferdinand, Terry, Cole, Gerrard, Lampard, Giggs,
No, that's
Ronaldo.
That's actually not Lampard.
It is.
I know I'm just winning.
Shearer and Henry.
I'm not happy with that.
It
Ah,
just makes me feel just I don't know what it is. I don't agree with centre backs.
If you're
you want to put Saul Campbell in
I
there?
don't like Ferdinand. I think it's just don't like him as a person.
Who would you
That's
pick
why-
over Ferdinand?
Which is not like Terry
You
either.
did at the back. You said Ferdinand. And you said
You don't like Terry either, so if you were that manager, you just put in anyone.
I genuinely say
I
yeah.
think you said
Yeah,
Ferdinand.
I think we went all.
I think I was just
Oh no, you
confused.
said Adams or something.
I said Adams and Campbell.
Did you say I think it was too comfortable?
But then you were like,
Oh
you
yeah, it
didn't
was
see enough
because
of
we're all not like for Adams. aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was too comfortable with the cushion, you see. I was just on now.
Alright.
So.
Right, that's the end of that because I'm going to pull my hair out. What was the bit of trivia you had there at the start?
Yeah. So this player has played under Antonio Conte and Alex Ferguson, and he has played with Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Patrice Evra, and Edwin van der Sar. Do you want me to give you one more player?
Yeah.
Mm.
He has played with Paul Pogba.
He said Paul Pogba originally.
No, I didn't.
Right, who is it?
He did.
Who is it?
Yeah, who is it?
Carlos Tevez.
Oh, sick.
I was trying to think of Argentinians as well.
Yeah, I went Heinz.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was thinking of a striker, and I was like, oh, Argentinian striker. It's very few
I don't
things.
know if I
I
can't
should
say
have
hard
had
that.
that in fairness.
Any other trivia?
Um,
Think of it there. That incident thing that we were talking about, remember at the start? Like
Oh, yeah.
massive, crazy incidents that happened over the years in the Premier League. Can you think of any?
Like, one that's sticking to my head would be decanting a karate kick into the crowd.
Kung Fu
Yeah.
kick, yeah.
Kung fu kick, yeah.
Give us the backstory on that there if you can. Or
I think you managed to stick the whole game or something.
I think it was like whatever it was, like, he was a United fan.
oh, was he?
Yeah. Wasn't he?
Well, he just didn't like Cantona or something.
Whatever it was,
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
he gave him stick or said something, and Cantona lost the head to the fly kick into the stand. Like, I think it was the first time anything like that's ever happened.
How much did you have to lose the rag to do that? Like,
But sure, Cantona was a big, mad, crazy bastard Frenchman, like so.
Yeah.
You know.
There wasn't there like rumours going around that he had a Blackburn Rovers tattoo on his neck. That's why he had his collar up.
who?
oh really?
Cantona. But I don't think that's true. But that was.
Because you would have found a picture of mine now. Like,
Yeah, sure.
2
Mad.
hours
Nope.
later.
Isn't it?
No.
I used to happen him like.
I completely zoned out at the start. Via Boas, Mourinho, Ozil, and Nani.
Oh, Matic.
No.
Who was that Chelsea went to United?
Do you want any more players?
Oh, Scott Parker.
No. This player is also. Do you want another player or?
Yeah, go on, go try another player.
This player has also played with either at club level or international level with Damien Duff.
that's just made up.
I knew that'd throw you off.
Robbie Keane.
Yeah. Just got
Carvalho.
Yeah.
Yes!
Maybe what that
I was thinking Ozil at Real Madrid, Carvalho with Duff. And
I just thought of Irish players after Duff, did you?
What?
I just thought of Ireland players.
Yeah, straight away. When you said
That
that.
is Chinese.
Yeah.
Clinton Morrison.
That was a good guess. Yeah, that was a good guess.
What's that Hart lad? Joe? No, not Joe Hart.
Who?
Ian Hart?
Oh, Ian
Ian
Hart.
I'm sick over the Tevez.
bastard.
Yeah, Tevez one was hard.
Sick.
Fuck's sake.
I had to be like I knew that he had to be Portuguese to play with the two boys.
We put up a post on it. Well, I put up a post on the Instagram on this little Instagram page about Keane.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like, what? That was in 2004, and he waited 3 or 4 years after your man. Remember, he was on the way. Yeah, do you remember that fucking hell? Like,
Like in fairness, that was way too much. Ended his career. Like.
yeah, it was too much. That was quite cool. Tell your fucking friends about me as well. That's fucking like. Where do you see that now? That never happens now. I love.
Standing over Shearer as well. Do you remember?
Yeah. Like in fairness,
Lewis.
Did Shearer give it back to him though?
Yeah.
Remember throwing the ball out and all that? And the fucking
sure was a
deadly.
bit of a head case as well. Like in fairness,
I didn't give a shit. Vieira, that tunnel incident.
like you have to say,
hot
football now, like compared to back then, it's gone.
yeah,
so
absolutely.
like it's you don't see any
Tottenham,
of
like,
What do you mean?
if you breathe on, they're falling and all around.
But like even when United got Liverpool there the other week, like when United used to play Liverpool, it used
Hard
to be a
tackles,
battle.
yeah.
When United used to play like Arsenal, it used to be a battle. Chelsea, Arsenal, it was always fights, scrappy wins. It was hard fought wins. Now it's just like there's no hard tackles being thrown in. There's
Even the derby with Liverpool and Everton is hard to look at now because it's so like
where before it was like these boys
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
kill each other. They're not going to lose this match no matter what, and it's just now I don't think. Would you say it's money that has ruined it a bit?
Fuck yeah.
I think football's have changed.
I think the passion's gone.
No, I think football is a lot more tactical than it was. Like all you had to do to prove that was look at the Spurs and Juventus second leg. Like after they scored the 2 goals, like just going down easily and wasting time and all, and like you have to say most of that is from Mourinho. Like just wasting seconds after seconds. Like
I do agree with you. I do think money's massive as well, and like so like Sanchez, just fucking example, like getting like 500 grand a week. Like he's not going to go out throw himself into tackles anymore. Like they're just. I think
He's not that player anyway.
No, but I'm just saying anyone's not that player anymore.
There's a few, alright.
There's literally
Not who though?
There's
Not from
literally
your head. Who would you say?
no, yeah.
It's awful. It's a lot of them belong to the smaller teams.
Only two I can really fucking think of there. Like
It's you'd have to wonder as well, like when scouts are scouting players, like it's going to be tactical players over players with heart as well. Like
Costa would have been a dirty player.
Costa trumps.
There's a modern player, you know.
Yeah, but like
I think
Someone said
Keown.
someone said Martin Keown there earlier. Boyer.
yeah, but
like
like,
they're
how many fucking years ago?
I know,
Yeah,
but
no,
I suppose, but like they're still fucking hard players, you know. But like you never see, like I every now and again I watch that video, like, and I know I keep on talking about Keane, but when he was in, like if you watch that whole video in the tunnel, like that started from the dressing room,
Yeah.
and he just wanted to get at him and stuff like
He was
that.
a bait, lads, at
Yeah,
half
you
time.
see him in his eyes, like the referee's like, calm down, Roy, and he's just looking at him like
His
that. He's
book,
like,
if you-
wait till I get you on that pit. He goes, fucking see out there and all that.
There's none of that anymore.
No, that's what I mean. And that's what I fucking.
if you haven't read his first and second book, like you really have to read it. Like I remember reading a line and it was like I think it was in his second book, and it was before match day when he's driving into Old Trafford or whatever. He used to wait out in the car and hit his head off the steering wheel to wind himself up. Like
Jesus Christ, I didn't know that.
crazy. Like
I know he had a.
He had a-
I read some of the first book, and he was like fighting Schmeichel in the hotel and stuff.
Yeah, he
man.
headbutted Schmeichel.
Yeah, that's mad. What were they fighting over? Just lunatic, like.
just I think Schmeichel trying to overpower him as a leader or something like that. And I remember Schmeichel, I listened to Off the Ball all the time, the news talk show, and Schmeichel does the road show kind of thing. So he they go around to different towns or whatever, Dublin or whatever, and Schmeichel was in it, and the only thing he asked that the audience weren't allowed to ask was the Roy Keane incident, like in the hotel. So must really stick with him. Like
Yeah.
You can see it in the book though, yeah. His second book's called The Second Half or something,
Second
isn't it?
Half,
But
yeah.
they are good. But
Like another thing I'd have to say, even with younger players, like say younger players 10, 15 years ago would have been like out scrubbing players' boots after training,
Yeah.
washing cars. Like you see younger players now, they're on savage money. You know, they're
on 2 or 3 grand a week,
You
like,
know,
which
that's
is
Felipe Luis
crazy.
said.
you know, it's just they're completely. The mentality is different. They're like, you know, I'm already on
Felipe Luis said the young lads these days they don't give a shit anymore. They don't have to try. He said they get sleeve tattoos and new cars and fancy girlfriends on at like 18 and they've made it. He said they don't feel like they have to work anymore.
I think the only one that really stands out in the last couple of years is Rashford for me. Like he just seems like he just wants to play football.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's not into like flashy cars or mad hair.
Like
and
Man,
another,
Everton gets dropped to training by his old one.
Tom Davies,
Yeah.
yeah.
another hard, like we were talking about hard tackles and like hard men of football. McLean would be.
Yeah, he would, yeah, but
He's an outlier.
he
Like,
doesn't
so.
exactly. Obviously, I love him because he's Irish and the effort he puts in, but he's not. He wouldn't be any great tactically, like, you know.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
but he fucking tries so hard. I think he's
But
completely
you
different to a
can't
lot of
have.
players.
You have to have both.
Oh, yeah,
You know
no,
what I
you
mean?
can't
Keane was a
just
good
have
player,
passion
and
and
he
all
was.
do you think McLean's good enough to stay in the Premier League?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think his work rate gets him there, and his fucking love to win, and his love to he try. Like you can't say that he never tries. Like
No, I'm not saying that.
I know, but is that good enough? Is that good enough?
But it's
I
not.
know. I'd love for him to stay because obviously it's good for
There's
Ireland.
no doubt though. He doesn't put in the performances he does for Ireland with West Brom. Like I know West Brom play different. Actually, they don't play different football to Ireland. Like it's more or less the same. But
like if he put the passion that he's shown with Ireland onto a Premier League pitch, he would be mid-table team anyway. Like definitely. Where like you've obviously seen him play for West Brom. And it's just.
Does he not play as well for West Brom?
No,
he doesn't even seem to be in start 11 all the time as well. He always coming off the bench, and I don't know how Pulis is still there, but he says
Pulis is sacked, isn't he? Yeah.
Pulis?
Yeah.
When did he get sacked?
Or
not Pulis, sorry, Pardew.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
So
you didn't sound sure. There's Pardew. Is Pardew there?
Yeah, Pardew.
Yeah.
And Mark Hughes got the Southampton job.
Yeah.
I don't know how managers just in England just keep failing and getting new jobs every single season. Like it's just
like Mark Hughes got sacked from Stoke.
Yeah.
And then went to Southampton.
Yeah.
We're like
Southampton bosses or the board or whoever looking at going, yeah, he's the lad for us. Like how and I don't think it's until the end of the season. I think it's a job. The job like
if you think of even how Stoke play like hard fucking dogged football, and then you think of Southampton, it's more fluid, it's more technical. And you just think of Mark Hughes, that doesn't come into the right fucking frame of mind at all. Like,
Hodge never gets a job, he's brutal.
In any other job in the world, imagine going from like, say you're working in a shop, like you go from shop to shop to shop and you keep getting fired for whatever reason, like you just wouldn't keep getting jobs.
No,
like, but
it's like getting sacked from McDonald's and getting appointed a new job in Ralph Lauren or something.
Yeah.
That's literally what it's
like.
No offense to anyone who works in McDonald's because it's not a bad job, like, but that's just, I'm using that as an example.
It's just it's crazy, like.
It is the only job in the world where it is like that. And even like it's funny about even like football transfers, like it's the only job in the world. You'd never see like say like John works for a crane company, a rival crane companies came in with a last ditch bid for John, and John just like on Twitter, am I going anywhere?
Question mark.
Medical.
It is cool. Like.
Do you want to wrap it up here then, or what? Do you want to say something?
The last thing I was just going to say, and like the things I'm sure United fans listen, like, but what would your opinion be on Pogba? Like, so it's a second season.
Yeah.
Went for a lot. Doesn't look like loads of money now because of all the money that's in it now. But say he goes into his third season and he still isn't on form. Like, do you just pack it in and sell him on, try and get money for him, or do you keep him? Like, I can't see it going right.
Like my whole thing about Pogba is I think Pogba sulks. I don't think we know half the story of what he is on the training ground, because like he's obviously doing something bad. 90 million, and that young English Scottish well he hasn't declared yet. Has he declared? So young Scottish midfielder is out playing him. He played brilliant against Liverpool, and then
Pogba was terrible when he came on there, right?
So really bad. Like you're bringing on a £90 million player, a match-winning player to nearly win you leagues. That's the type of money you're paying.
Yeah.
And he's coming on, and he's just
when he's good though, he's fucking good.
I know, and he started the start of this season unbelievable. Like he's scoring goals, assists.
He had a good few match spree there of like he looked back to his best.
So quick and strong. He can't stop him when he gets going. Like he's so good.
But do you just another kind of question? Do you think to get the best out of Pogba, you're going to have to play him like you did at Juventus? You're going to have to put two players in behind him and have him free roll.
But that's changing the whole thing just for him.
I know,
but that's it. Like, and the one person who won't do that for you is Mourinho. Like, he's not going to. And I've always said it. Like, I write a football blog, and I said it when he went to United, and I said they'll probably win stuff in the next 2 to 3 years. Like, but like, how long are the United fans going to watch awful football? Like, just defensive football.
Like, I'm sure you've all seen it on Twitter. I've seen that. Everyone was obviously on a high after the Liverpool match. But then after getting knocked out of the Champions League, there is United fans started to turn. Even if you watch the match, you can hear it in the stadium. The fans are starting to turn. Getting fed up. Like, as United fans say you're watching, you're surely not happy with what you're sitting there looking at. Like, I tried to watch it the other night. It is,
and it's different as well. Like, because obviously he was at Chelsea twice. Like, but like growing up, and it's not to do with the money as well. Because I think Mourinho would have done well at Chelsea if he didn't have all the new players he came in with, despite what everyone says. Like, but like, Chelsea weren't used to winning every single season, like, you know what I mean? So it's alright for Chelsea fans to watch bad football would still win, but United dominating for so long, how can it's just
like United dominated for like decades, like, to be fair. So like you can't say United isn't a massive team. So like if say United is one of the biggest teams in the world. So say that was Barcelona or Real Madrid, and they're going out playing that way week in week out, getting knocked out of the Champions League to someone like Sevilla. Like that manager wouldn't be sticking around.
See Mourinho's answer, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a really odd answer. That United, it's not basically saying not in context, like, but basically saying it's not a big deal because United have went out of the Champions League before a few times or something like that. Like, and just kind of the whole
He's always at that mind.
But everyone at the press conference is just like,
that's it.
Like that's never really a kick in the teeth for a United fan.
But Mourinho is all about trophies and winning stuff and trophies and trophies and trophies. But after the game the other night, Keane said, "You're in trouble when you see Mourinho counting Community Shield as a trophy." Like, and that is the case as well. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, I'm sure any United fan would be like, United fans are used to Champions League finals, Premier League titles back to back to back, and going out and demolishing teams. From sitting back against a team that has been demolished. And
you can't, like, the first game, I watched the first and the second game, and like the thing all teams should do, I presumed, was when they're away, go get an away goal, like, and sit then, like, but going for a 0-0 draw, like, and then it was obvious that Seville were looking to get a goal. It's just strange to watch, like,
even when they were at home, so they played a second leg away, but when they were at home they were happy enough to get the 0-0.
Yeah.
So then when they, it was the other way around. So they were away. So they were away and they came home. So but when they were away, like, they should have been pushing to get maybe a goal and then kind of sit back, or even two, and then it's nearly enough over. But Mourinho said that was the job after the 0-0 draw. He came out and said that's the job we came here to do, to get a 0-0 away from home.
That's so odd. Like,
but if you're thinking like that's the tactics I'm going out, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get 0-0 away. I'm not going to let them score. I'm going to shut them down. I'm going to bring them back to Old Trafford. I'm going to wipe them out. I'm going to absolutely demolish them. But I didn't do that. I sat back and let them come on to it.
And it was a good game for the first 15-20 minutes. It was a really good game.
Like, it did start out. For the first 5 minutes, they had all the possession. They were coming down. They were attacking really well. But then it just sat back. And Pogba, I was looking at the analysis after, like I'm sure yourself was. There was like, at all times, there was like 17 metres between Pogba and any other United player.
And even things like that I most annoy United fans is that he was brought on to kind of control the game, like, and then create whatever, like, and then even when they went the goals down, like, he's just looks so nonchalant, like, just kind of doesn't matter what happens here. And he went for a ball, just an easy ball from very short distance, like, to give it to, I think it was Lukaku, like, and just straight out for a throw in, like.
But like, even looking at him there, when he came on, he should have been jumping around,
jumping in.
If you want to get behind me, let's get on this, let's push on and win. Where it's just like, here we go. It's like he already had it lost.
Like, I thought last season, like, because he kind of ended last season well enough. Like, I know he was injured as well, but like, I thought in the summer I was thinking, no, he's going to come back, and then his first 4 games brilliant. And I was like, definitely going to be player of the year. Like, and just since his injury, like, just absolutely awful. Like,
because you do have to give him the benefit of the doubt as well. Everyone says the first season in the Premier League is really, really hard to get into.
Look at Salah though.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, like,
Salah was that.
Yeah, but played 4 games, like.
Yeah, but he's still there.
Yeah, but
obviously he didn't really get a season.
Yeah.
But Pogba's not a leader though.
Was in the Premier League.
Yeah, he was still a lot younger.
But he was still in the
So say Diego Costa, like 19-20 goals in the first season he was with Chelsea. He hadn't played in England before.
Costa, I think, could you regard Costa as a leader though?
I think he is from the front.
Is Pogba a leader? I think it comes down whether you're a fucking leader in your own right or not.
Like, there was a tweet.
I don't think Pogba is. I think he's too busy. I think he's too flashy and he loves the lifestyle.
As well as everything else, like, the pressure that's on him is just absolutely crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
Going on his back.
Yeah. But like, if you think, like, there was a lad I answered on Twitter the other day. It was like, are there, like, when you say world class players in Premier League, you're saying, De Gea, De Bruyne, Aguero, Silva, you're saying fucking
the entire Man City team.
There is a handful there, but would you put Pogba into that?
No.
Like, I don't even think.
But at the same time, if you put Pogba into Guardiola's team, he'd be unbelievable.
Yeah.
He'd be like De Bruyne. I think so. I can't see United changing the way they play, because he's just going to keep playing that way. If he wins the FA Cup this season, he's going to be like, well, I've won the FA Cup, Europa League, the Community Shield, the League Cup. What do you want? Like, you know what I mean?
He comes in and makes you excited to play football. He comes in with a plus on him.
But that's the thing, because you'd think that, but then all Mourinho's players, like Wayne Breed said it not so long ago, like he'd die for him, like, you know what I mean?
Really?
Drogba came back to Chelsea in 2015 or whatever, saying he came back just for Mourinho because he died for him. Ibrahimovic said the same. I just can't understand why you would, if it's just such awful football to watch, like, you know what I mean?
I suppose like the likes of Klopp and all that are so animated, you just assume he's great to play for. Well, he could be an arsehole behind.
But that's the thing as well with Klopp, like, as Liverpool fans, like, if so was there for say half the season, the first season. This is his what, second, third season?
Second full season, isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
So if he doesn't win nothing this season, which,
to be fair,
yeah,
unless
and then
Probably need to get rid of him,
so
or would you just keep him?
No,
I don't know though, like, because then and say he doesn't win anything next season either.
well, I would say, like, as a Liverpool fan, looking at the games week in, week out, from when Klopp first started with Brendan Rodgers to where we are now, I think as you were saying, I think we've come on a lot under him, and I do think if he signs what he's signing, I think we'll come on a lot again. I think all his signings have been good. You know, in fairness.
Yeah, but like, being honest, like, can you see him winning Champions League?
I would have said, like, you never know.
I think we can beat Real Madrid that from the last night. They were shite the last night.
Against who? PSG?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
the second leg,
second leg, good in the second leg, in fairness.
But I think
really
we'll beat them.
I just think with Madrid, like, you can't. It doesn't matter who they'll play. Like, I just think they know how to win. Like, and I don't think that's a good or bad. Of course, it's good for them. Like, but I think if they came up against, I think it'll be Madrid. It depends how the draw goes, I suppose. Like, but
yeah, draw tomorrow.
I would imagine it'll be Madrid and City final, and I can just see them winning.
Oh,
like,
more likely, yeah. But I think we could,
which is mad as well. That's what, the third or fourth on the trot, like.
Fourth, yeah.
Fuck, like, Jesus.
We'll leave it there, will we?
Yeah, we could talk about this all night.
All night. I want to thank the two boys for coming on, in fairness. We had a really good long debate.
mainly Gerrard.
More about Gerrard.
But yeah, we'll knock on the head.
Yeah. No, you
No.
walk burst on.
So this has been Slip of the Lip podcast. Good luck.
Good luck.